Usually there are three viewpoints: cockpit, virtual cockpit, and third-person view. Change the viewpoint. Press this button repeatedly to cycle between viewpoints. Choose the one you like best. You can zoom in to see your target better. Often, you'll need to see what is happening around you. For that, you can look around. However, your target might be out of your range of visibility. If that's the case, try to locate it on the map. Let's start your combat training now. Take a look at the radar. You can see your plane in the center, my plane, and 4 aerostatic balloons. These aerostatic balloons will play the role of enemy forces today. As with all enemies, they are marked red on the radar. Only enemy targets in your and your allies' range of visibility are shown on the radar. If you look back, you will see several other aerostatic balloons. Now you can see them on your radar. You can select a target to make attacking more convenient. By pressing this button again, you will select the next target. This is convenient in several ways. First, the target you selected is now highlighted on your radar. Second, if you look away, there will be an arrow pointing to your target. A lead indicator will also be shown for a moving target. Third, now you can track your target.
Approaching target.
As soon as you take aim at your target, pull the trigger.
Open fire.
Great! Now, to reinforce your new skills. Destroy the rest of the aerostatic balloons. An altitude advantage is useful in combat. Maneuver often. Make it hard for the enemy to hit you. Also, try not to let enemy pilots get on your tail. Lead your fire when shooting moving targets.
What are you waiting for?
Excellent! It looks like you already feel comfortable in the air. However, sooner or later, you will need to land. Fly towards the airport. I land the plane. Soon you will have to do the same. First, I'll engage the landing gear. Then I'll drop the flaps. My speed will start going down, but this isn't enough by itself. I'm lowering the engine power to 30%. There's no need to lower it to 0 yet. If I realize that I'll be unable to land for some reason, I'll be able to go around for another try. For a soft landing, the aircraft's speed at the moment of touchdown needs to be rather low. My plane is losing speed and descending. I need to level the plane horizontally so that it lands on its landing gear and not on its nose. I'll do this using the elevator. After touchdown, I can use my brakes to reduce speed. I'm lowering my engine power to 0, and then I keep lowering the throttle lever to turn on the brake. Now my plane has stopped. It's your turn to make a landing approach. Follow the marked route. Your approach pattern is your pre-landing maneuvering close to the airport. It allows you to prepare the plane for landing and position it correctly. First, you need to descend, gradually slowing the plane.
Ground control, I have you loud and clear. Over.
Apply the elevator down to level the plane. It should descend in a true horizontal position. Start braking. Lower the engine power to 0. Keep pulling the throttle lever to activate the brakes. Excellent landing. Congratulations. You have mastered the hardest part of piloting airplanes. Our country can be proud of a pilot like you.
Number 3, what do you have? Can't see anything,
Good afternoon.
sir.
Today we'll be flying out with torpedo bombers. They're a key asset in carrier aviation. Prepare to master torpedo launching, which is a difficult maneuver. First, you'll learn to take off from the aircraft carrier. It's a lot like taking off from the tarmac, the only difference being that there's little room for acceleration. So I'm pushing engine power to maximum. I pull the airplane nose up after takeoff so that it doesn't fall into the water. Only then do I retract my landing gear and flaps. The runway is clear. Take off. Gather speed.